Hey, what's going on, you guys? Welcome to another episode of the Trainer Talk. So today we're going to be talking about CrossFit. In case you didn't know, we just became a CrossFit affiliate here at Change Fitness, which means that we can start using the name and terminology and applying the method to our classes and to our training clients more frequently. So we wanted to just kind of define it and let you guys know what it is, what it's all about, why we became an affiliate. But it goes more than just CrossFit itself. It's about the community, it's about the lifestyle and the workouts. It goes much bigger than just the name and the method of training that it uses. But just to define CrossFit, it is constantly varied functional movements performed at high intensity, coupled with some good nutrition. You can accomplish any goal, whether you're just starting out, whether you're an athlete trying to become a better athlete. You can basically use this method to improve all 10 physical skills and become a better overall athlete, or just improve your overall health. So it's for everybody and it prepares you for life. So we're going to kind of get into a little bit about what it is like, how it's maybe benefited us, and then why we became an affiliate. So just to start out, we can talk about kind of the workouts in general and why they're so beneficial to us, and then we'll talk a little bit about the nutrition and so on and so forth. So Bethany, let us know about the workouts.
Yeah, so for the workouts, what I really like about it is like you can have a grandparent, a parent, and then a child all in the same class doing the same workout. I mean, they might be doing, different weights, they might have a different modification for a movement, but literally 2 different generations can do the same workout at the same time, and that's like one thing that I think is really cool. Just like, one, getting kids in here, and then like having it as like a family thing, and then, making it into something that's fun that anyone can do. So you can modify it. The best thing about it is it's different every day. Like I would get bored if I did the same workout every day or every week. I mean, some people can probably do it, but I'd get bored. So like every day it's a different workout. You're doing something different. So it's like never repetitive, or you never really know what you're gonna get. So that's like the excitement of it. It's always kind of new. It never like gets very old. And then just like being able to modify and scale it is really good for, whoever, whenever, like whatever stage that they're at, whether it's like, the athlete, or it's the busy mom, or, it's the kid that just wants to come in and get stronger and get more fit. The best thing with like CrossFit is there's like so many different aspects built into one training modality. So it's, you got your power lifts, your bench, squat, deadlift, your Olympic lifts, so the snatch and the clean and jerk, building power, building strength and mobility. And then you have like your cardio with like the Metcons, and you build your stamina and endurance, your agility with like different complex movements. And then there's gymnastics on top of that. So you're on a pull-up bar, you're doing handstands, you're doing all this crazy stuff, and then just other physical preparedness stuff. We might be doing like some accessories that are like a bodybuilding type style. So it's pretty much every workout range, so that way you basically hit all the measurements of like being a better athlete or just being prepared for general life. Like the workouts cover it all, which is really good if you're especially short on time. You want to get the most out of your workouts. CrossFit, you can come in and work everything, like all those different, stamina, endurance, strength, all that in like an hour, and get really good benefit out of it.
Yeah. So I like the part of CrossFit. I'm not a CrossFit athlete. Definitely, like these guys are miles ahead of me in like that aspect. But I also really do throw in some, I guess, aspects of CrossFit, like the constantly varied exercises. I'm always trying to change up exercises for myself and my clients, like whether it be rowing or sled pushes, like using the wall balls, things like that, but also doing our power movements and stuff too. So I kind of use that, almost the same methods, but in a different way, a little bit different way. But I like the lifestyle and the nutrition that CrossFit teaches. I think it's super important that people understand that it's not about just coming in here and getting a hard workout done, but it's also about going home and having good meals and taking the good positive energy that you create in the gym and taking it home with you and putting it into every aspect of your life. I think that's one thing I really enjoy about it. I also see here that like what they recommend: meat, veggies, nuts, seeds, fruit, and not much sugar and not much starch, which is pretty much what I teach clients also.
Actually, I like to focus on the benefits that I've experienced myself from it. Like I know you mentioned the variation, which is kind of a benefit in an outside. You're like, oh, cool, it's always changing, and you're like, no, it's always changing. So,
You never know what to expect.
Exactly. You're like, oh, cool, I get to try something new, and you're like, I have to learn how to do that thing. But I always notice like people getting the better mobility, like the shoulders and the hips. They improve like the range of motion. Full range of motion is always important, like in activities of daily life. Flexibility in myself has definitely improved. Another pro and con kind of thing is like while you're building endurance, you're probably going to be sore a lot, or your cardio capacity, or rather just your ability to perform cardio exercise increases a lot, but like the workouts kind of suck. So like, but you're building a lot of muscular strength while you're increasing cardio and endurance, and increasing fat loss while maintaining muscular strength. And some of the stuff that we've adopted recently, or maybe adapted is a better word, our Kids Fit program has come into some new methodology as well, which I'm really excited about. We made cool obstacle course for like Bodie and Brady had like boxes they were jumping over that were taller than them. They were loving it. So I gave them a ball to take through the course, a 20-pound ball. Yeah. So we're playing all this new stuff. It was more like a Ninja Warrior than it was functional.
Yeah. Which is function movement.
Yeah, it's functional movement for sure. But I just love the benefits of it more than I actually love the training probably. So yeah.
And I think what he means by that is like when he says the workouts suck, he's definitely not wrong. He's talking about the Metcons usually.
Yeah.
The lifting's a lot of fun. Like I really love the lifting part. I've always been like I started out doing bodybuilding. So coming from somebody that's kind of done everything, I started out doing bodybuilding primarily. So you're splits, or you're just doing chest one day, back the next day, arms, shoulders, legs, rest, repeat. I did that for years, trying to be kind of like a bodybuilder. And then when I became a trainer, I knew that I needed to have my clients incorporate cardio and functional exercises so that they can have a better range of motion, better flexibility. So I was having them do circuits and stuff like that. And then after a little while, I'm thinking to myself, I don't even know if I could do this. Like, I'm a pretty big guy and I look like I'm in great shape, but I literally couldn't run a mile. And I don't even know if I can make it through the circuits that I was putting my clients through. So I said, if I'm going to lead by example and be this trainer, I need to start doing some of this. So I started doing more Olympic lifts, and I started doing some metabolic conditioning, which is our Metcons, and I really, really liked it. It's not during it does suck. You don't like that kind of pain that you got to put yourself through doing that Metcon, but the feeling that you get after is extremely rewarding. You feel extremely accomplished, and it really helps when you have other people to do it with. Like if you're with a trainer and they're cheering you on, that's awesome. But if you have a partner, or in our classes, like our fit camps, beginner boot camp, the circuit classes that we teach, they're all basically a variation of CrossFit or functional exercises. It's always different. You're working all the energy systems, all the muscle groups. And when people get done, they're always in a better mood. They're always high-fiving and they chit-chat. It's just the community that's built within CrossFit is what I think I like the most, aside from just the benefits of the training. So I've been doing it for probably about 4 years now, maybe 5 years. I've been doing CrossFit. And although I do competitions and things like that. Last year, after the CrossFit Open, 2 of us made it to the CrossFit quarterfinals. After that, you qualify for the CrossFit Games. So we're kind of working toward being an elite athlete, but just for the general public and for all of our clients, we just want them to feel better and operate better, be able to move well. When we talk about functional movements, we mean being able to do a squat to stand up out of a chair, get out of your car. When you go to the bathroom, you sit on the toilet, get up, you're doing air squats. When you carry your groceries from the car to the house, you're doing farmer's carries. And when you pick stuff up and put it away in the cupboards, you're doing a clean and press. So we want to be able to prepare people for these daily tasks and these requirements that we have to do every single day, because the moment that you can't stand up out of a chair is the moment that you need a walker or a cane, or maybe you need assisted living at some point if you're unable to take care of yourself. And so that is what the goal behind CrossFit is. I think it's the key to health and fitness, because it combines the good exercise routine, the functional movements that are always different, and keeping you on your toes. You're doing all kinds of different stuff to challenge yourself. Plus, it highly recommends and encourages good, healthy nutrition, and then they build the community around it. So you're with other people that are like-minded, that have the same goals as you. That is my favorite part about it. I love getting together with the coaches and with my fiance, and we get together and we work out and we kind of go through that pain for a second together, and then afterward we feel so much better and rewarded and accomplished. So I truly think that there's a lot to, you are the sum of the 5 people around you, or you are the 5 people that you spend the most time with. You become like those people. So if you surround yourself with people that are eating better and working out and trying to better themselves, you're going to be following suit. You're going to become better yourself, healthier, and become fit. So that's kind of our goal and CrossFit's goal.
Yeah, like for me, I've been doing CrossFit a lot less time than Taylor has. It's been almost a year and a half now. This is going to be my second open. Still feel like I don't know what I'm doing with it when it comes to the open. Like I did it once and I'm like, I still don't know what to expect. But that's kind of how it is every year anyway.
Just so in case you don't know what the open is. So the CrossFit, you want to
I can explain it.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, the CrossFit Open is a worldwide online competition that pretty much all CrossFit affiliates participate in, or just other people who aren't with a CrossFit affiliate. I think like the most that ever was there was almost like 500,000, but it's usually around 300,000 people every year that compete. And I mean, it's more of just like seeing how you can do better than you did last year, and like, there's like different levels of the workouts and stuff. So I'm excited to like try the RX versions this year because I didn't last year. A little nervous, but excited too. So that's just like a really cool measurement of just like, having the community do it as a whole. You're all doing the same workouts, so like you can kind of like have discussions about them. I mean, pretty much the last week, that's all I've been talking about with some clients. It's just like the open and different movements and like, well, is this going to show up or is this not going to show up? So I agree that the community is a big part of it. Like working out with someone else, like it's hard to push yourself to that like level of the pain cave, as we call it. It's hard to push yourself into the pain cave unless like there's someone else there with you. Like, you're just, if someone else is there, you're like, all right, they're here with me too. Like you get a little competitive, but it's not like anything bad. Like it's all healthy competition where you're just like, oh, well, they're doing that, so I want to be able to do that too. And, just pushing each other to be better, and just being overall like more fit, more healthy, just because, we're all in that environment of, trying to just be better.
Surrounding yourself in like a positive environment is kind of how I see it.
Yeah, exactly like that. And just, kind of feeding off of each other. And, if one person's kind of in a bad mood, and, being around other people that are in a more positive mood kind of helps lift them up. And
Battery chargers.
Yeah, battery chargers. So that's like one of the best things is like the community of just like working out with other people instead of like you said, with like your LA Fitness experience, and just like, you go in, you do your workout by yourself, and it's all awkward with everyone else there just doing their own thing, and like no one's chit-chatting, and it's just a more friendly atmosphere.
Yeah, after doing this for so long and kind of we've been slowly building the Fit family up, kind of the CrossFit community or Fit family community, and we typically always work out with somebody, or we at least have some other people in the gym. And not a whole lot of people like wear headphones and stuff. And I went to an LA Fitness with my friends, like she was saying, and we walk in and like everybody's got headphones in. It's quiet, and I'm like this guy out of his element, and I don't have headphones with me, and I'm just squatting and doing front squats and back squats like in silence. It was just really awkward, and I missed this environment where like people are always chit-chatting and saying hi and high-fiving, and you have somebody else to work out with, or you see somebody over there going through a tough workout, so maybe you push yourself a little harder. So it's just kind of more fun for me, and I really like that environment.
Yeah, I see you guys, like the community aspect. I see it all the time with the members here and you guys. But also, I have my older brother, Kurt. He did CrossFit for I think like 3 years, 4 years, and he was pretty overweight, and he actually reversed that. I think he lost like 50 pounds doing CrossFit, but also incorporating like better nutrition habits and all that. So I saw it work for him, and he always talked about how like people in the gyms would help each other, like form wise, and like critique each other, and you know, it wasn't just you relying on one person or one coach. It was definitely like from the way he talked about it, like a good community. So I've seen that in his life help him a lot. So I know it can help a lot of other people and has helped.
Unfortunately for my my surroundings, like I surrounded myself with these people here, so it's helped me in my success, not just as a personal trainer, but as an athlete. So I spend a lot of time here, or I try to, and whenever I'm outside, I find it hard to affiliate with as many people because they're not all on the same page, or like they're a little too different for me, or not the same ideology. But I really am a firm believer in, like, you know, you reflect your surroundings on the people that you surround yourself with. And if you surround yourself with successful people, then you will probably become successful as well. So,
yeah, that's an awesome point. I actually had, you know, really good and close friends of mine that I had to kind of not be friends with them, but I just had to separate myself a little bit more than I would have liked, just because it was kind of a negative influence. You know, you have this belief and you're putting all this hard work in, and then you spend all your time with somebody that maybe doesn't eat well or goes out and parties all the time or something like that. Like, sometimes you have to find yourself in tough situations where you have to ask yourself what's best for you. And you don't have to surround yourself with those toxic people. You can always find other friends, make new friends. I think that's one of the coolest things I've seen within this facility is how many amazing relationships have been developed. I mean, there's people that literally their best friend they've made through joining this gym and just working out with them in class, and now they spend time outside of the gym. There's actually a group of ladies, there's probably about 20, 25 of them. They get together and they go out all the time as a group, and they'll get dinner or something or go have fun, and just from the relationship that they've built within the classes here. So that's really, really cool to see, is just surrounding yourself with other people that are like-minded, making lifelong friends out of it. And I just wanted to kind of touch on a couple of like misconceptions about CrossFit. So I think a lot of people see the fails of like the crazy lifts, and they see all the crazy hard Metcons, and they think that that's all CrossFit is. That's just one aspect of it. The Metcon is only one aspect. So we still do squats, bench, deadlift. You know, we are lifting weights. We still do bodybuilding movements. We're still doing bicep curls and tricep extensions, and we do shoulder press and bent over rows and all that stuff. But we just do that in combination with the Olympic lifts, and in combination with the gymnastics, where you got your pull-ups and your handstand stuff. So it's just a combination of like every type of training that you can think of. And I think that's what I like the most about it, is you're not great at any one thing, you're good at everything. So you're trying to become good at all things. And in life, you need to be good at a lot of things. You can't just be great at one single thing and bad at everything else. So I think that kind of goes with like the mindset. You develop a great mindset and more discipline, pushing yourself through things that you don't want to do, like the Metcons, like you said, you know, those kind of suck. Well, they do, but if you can push yourself through that every day and develop that discipline and that positive mindset or strong mindset, then it applies to everything in your life. Everything, you know, with work stress and things that come up that might be obstacles in your life, you're able to deal with them a lot easier when you're used to those constant stressors and overcoming those battles in those workouts. So it actually goes way beyond just the workout itself.
Yeah, I liked how you said like kind of like building that discipline and being kind of hard on yourself and just like sometimes forcing yourself to do the hard things. I like recently saw a quote that says, be hard on yourself so that way life is easy for you, but don't be easy on yourself because then life will be hard for you, like something like that. So like if you do the hard workouts, you do, you know, watch your diet and you are disciplined with your nutrition and you do surround yourself with a community that's positive, like yes, it might be hard at times and you might have to discipline yourself and it's more difficult than taking the easy road of getting McDonald's and not working out and hanging out at the bar every night, then, you know, life's going to be hard on you when you're like that because, you know, it's going to give you disease and you're not going to be as happy or fulfilled. And, you know, sometimes you just have to be hard on yourself so that way life's not hard on you.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, I like that.
Anything else you guys want to add?
Actually, just one more.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Along with like just the tight-knit family feeling here that we have, like as our just community here at the gym, I love just the feeling of like making an influence on somebody. Like 2 of my clients, maybe 3 of my clients, just started out with me during my closing shift, just like chatting with these guys that I've never met before, and just like commenting or like watching, maybe like critiquing their form on stuff and just chatting about training and stuff. And then they came to me like inquiring about training. And now I have like more long-term clients and people that like want to invest more in themselves as well. So like that feeling of like how I influence somebody else to do better or change their lifestyle is just actually just awesome.
Yeah, I would say that's probably the most rewarding thing about being a coach is like seeing the wins that our clients get and seeing the impact and the influence that we have on other people. I think that is more rewarding and accomplishing to me than my own results. And I think you guys would probably agree. Like, and I get excited if I hit a new PR or something like that, or if I do a workout really fast, but I get more excited when these guys hit a PR or do a workout faster, or with my clients, if they end up hitting a PR or doing something that they never could before. We've had a lot of clients this year like do their first box jump. We've got a lot of people working on getting their first pull-ups, and when they do, you see the excitement in their face when they can do that, it's awesome. So definitely glad that you said that. It's very rewarding. I think if you were to try it out, you would see that in everybody, and you would get a little taste of it and experience it for yourself. So just to kind of recap, CrossFit is basically just a combination of a great workout methodology coupled with good quality nutrition and a very positive community. And I think that's kind of the key to health and fitness for a sustained period of time for the rest of your life. Because there's always going to be moments where you're not going to want to eat good. There's going to be moments where if you're by yourself, maybe you can't hold yourself accountable or you can't motivate yourself to the level that you'd like to be at. So like we said, there's a lot of people that work out at home, for example. There's a point in time where it's really hard to motivate yourself, so surrounding yourself with those people, it really, really helps. So we encourage you to look into it more and join our Fit family and start just improving your life and your health and fitness. So if you had any questions about this, or hopefully this helped you guys a little bit, feel free to reach out to any of us. We would be happy to help you reach your goal, or even just have a discussion and do a goal review. Maybe you're not quite 100% happy with where you're at, and maybe we can help you get to the next level in any of these areas so that you can achieve your goals and live a healthy and happy lifestyle. So until the next episode, make sure you subscribe and like, that way you see the next one, but stay healthy, and we'll see you guys soon.